It's like, the sound stops.
Oh yeah. It's like, where do you work? What do you like about New York? Any interesting things happening since you live in the city? And what kind of stuff do you like? What kind of shows? Just the music and stuff. That's about it. Just has like a little minute thing where people really close down to show this Japanese TV show.
Sean, get out of the picture.
Your name?
Greg, and your age? 35? Yeah.
Like, buying an apartment here is not easy.
You got him back.
I just got killed.
Ellen Chabella, I work at the American Museum of Natural History.
Andrea Halsey, I'm a costume and set designer.
Michael Owens, I'm a scientist.
Scientist? That's awesome. All right, ages? If you don't have to.
I'm proudly 30.
Yeah. I just turned 30 yesterday.
I'm pretty much 26.
30. All right. And how long have you lived in New York?
6.5 years.
5 years.
No, I don't. 3 months.
You should have lied.
And 20 minutes.
You should have lied. I'll ask you, what do you like about New York? Do you like it here since you've gotten here?
What I love is there's always a chance to be on a video camera. Yeah, I love it. It's very dynamic, very alive. I feel at home here, even though I don't really belong.
But you do live here.
But I live here. Now I'm totally in it, and I've always felt at ease and relaxed and very peaceful and a part of the whole cityscape, and that's what I want.
All right. You guys, you like it here?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Same to you?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. Last question, anything weird happened to you indicative of New York? Crazy subway stories, roommates?
Oh yeah, there's a guy who was riding a pony on the L train the other day, and he was singing and jumping around on the pony. I was serious.
Are you serious? A live pony?
No, it was a fake pony.
Okay.
Which is kind of, I don't know.
That's almost worse.
I don't know if it's better or worse. So he was riding along on a pony with a hat and yelling for money and for food and singing. So that was my latest experience.
All right, cool.
The only thing that comes to mind is the grossest thing that's happened.
Don't copy the pony.
Yeah, oh my god. And then there was the pony on the 1-9.
All right, your name?
Julia.
Okay, and where do you work?
Calypso.
Okay.
Right there.
Sounds familiar. All right.
Okay.
How long have you lived in New York?
17 years.
17 years in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What do you like about it? Like, why do you live here?
Because I don't know anywhere else.
Yeah, this is the place for you.
Yeah.
I'm a DJ and club promoter.
Cool. What clubs do you DJ at?
At Life, Sway, Limelight, and or Slimelight. It's Limelight and Don Hills.
All right. And how long have you lived in New York City?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
Where were you born? Here?
Well, I was born in Long Island,
Okay.
but then I moved to Chinatown
Well,
when I was like 2 years old.
Okay. What do you think about New York City?
I love it. Yeah. I wouldn't live anywhere else.
I am a musician and in the entertainment business.
All right. How old are you?
32.
No, you're making a
30.
documentary film. Very important.
Yes, yes. Well, 32.
Okay.
Directing?
What kind of film you making?
I'm making a political documentary called The Last Party on the Last Party 2000 on the presidential upcoming presidential elections.
How long have you lived in New York?
6 years.
All right. What do you like about New York City? Why are you here besides like anywhere else, any other city?
I came to New York City from Los Angeles because I wanted to be somewhere that was 24-hour non-stop action.
Amen.
Because LA was a little slow.
It closes, yeah.
Yeah.
And any weird happenings or anything crazy, like since you lived here? Like anything indicative of New York? Subway stories, roommates?
Leaving a lot of apartments at 8 in the morning of strangers.
Yeah.
And yeah, just meeting every single possible type of person.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
I'm a student and I have been here 5 months. Right now I have an internship doing PR at Donna Carey.
Oh, cool. Good.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like it.
Wait, that's up on Madison? Is it uptown?
It's on 40th Street between 7th and 8th.
Okay, cool. And how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. And you've been here 8 months, you said?
6
About
months.
6. And how do you like New York so far, the city?
I like New York. I love New York.
Yeah? Have you visited a lot of other cities in America?
Yes, but not under this time.
Right. Is New York your favorite?
Of all the cities
Yeah.
in the world? No, Stockholm is.
Stockholm.
Now, what's your name?
He's like, come on, let's go. What do you want to do? What are you going to do? And I said, what are you doing? I have my own card. I don't need to use your card or anything like this. He's shoving me around, and we had this big standoff, and we were staring at each other for about 2 minutes. And then the train came, so I started to back off with my wife. And we went to the next stop. And we were sitting there saying how bizarre that fucking guy was and how weird New York is. And he came flying in from the other train car and he got in my face and he's trying to kick me and he's trying to push at me. So I kicked him off in the chest and he flew out the door. And the door shut and that was it.
My name is Mary Sylvia Shattuck.
And your occupation?
I'm between jobs right now.
Yeah, right.
I'm a student.
All right. All right.
A student.
All right. Do you think about New York and any weird things happen to you? But don't think about it.
Okay, I'm
Let it be impromptu.
Gotta see ya. Gotta see ya. Okay. Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Bye bye.
It's all New York underground artists. A lot
Oh,
of
really?
people.
You gonna be on this?
Yeah, I'm in both of them.
Okay.
This one's more uptown. This is more like fancy, kind of blah blah gallery.
Oh, really?
This one's all like New York underground artists.
Can we film?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
Be very
Okay, I'm gonna definitely go there.
cool.
For extended. I do a lot of part of a 4-part series, and what I was doing was I was taking these cigarette advertisements and X-raying the people and showing what they're really thinking about. That's cool.
Go ahead. You can take that.
Hello?
This one he just finished.
I'm painting on the street and somebody's giving me an interview.
And he uses that tool to make
Yes.
this. It's like that tool is not designed
For my painting.
Designed for.
I think this, especially in the East Village,
Yeah.
it's like everything happens, anything happens. You get people, it's like, I know I've designed clothes from Madonna to Manson to Janet, you know, and it's like, and now we're working on Tina Turner's World Tour, so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's the creative force, I think, the East Village.
Yeah.
Being Bohemian, yeah.
What's your favorite part of the city, East Village? Definitely. Yeah. You always stay in the East Village?
I stay in the East Village, and I've lived in the East Village for almost 18 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's it changed since you first came?
Well, it's changed in a way. It's getting a little more scale.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not as dangerous, which is good. You know,
Right.
And change is always good.
What do you think about New York? You like
Love
it?
it.
Yeah? Everything about it?
I was sitting on the East River earlier today.
I love it. It's the only place I'd want to be.
I like the dynamics of big cities and the mix of people and the energy and the craziness and the fast pace of the city. You know?
You never know what's going to happen in
Right,
the day,
right.
you know? Like, it could be a really easy day or it could be a really hard day.
Yeah,
You
what
never
about
know.
today? Today's fun?
Today's been kind of relaxing because it's like the first day of summer and everything.
Yeah, as far as big cities go.
Yeah. How about you?
No, I like New York better than any place in
You do?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sometimes I like New York and sometimes I hate New York.
Same with you?
Sometimes
Yeah, sometimes you get the New York anxiety.
Sometimes
You
I
need to
love
get
it.
out.
Yeah, I love New York, and sometimes I hate this one.
I love New York.
Okay.
I always wanted to get I Love New York t-shirt.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. What do you think about New York City?
I hate it.
And anything weird happened to you since you lived here your whole life, but you're not used to it? all,
me.
right? Yeah, you're
The weirdest thing is my life. I can't think of anything more strange.
I see people. Yeah. May I have your name?
Michael,
Michael.
and your name?
Yeah, Keto.
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 Let me see. Let me look good.
Hey, who the the hell is that? Look at this guy.
I snuck in the picture.
That shit like TV, man. It's nice. That's nice, kiddo.
Like.
Be good, man. Give it to me.
The other day there was this old guy standing up against a building. Didn't seem like he could actually move anymore. He seemed on the edge.
Right.
And I was walking by and he said, "Give me some of that young zing." And without thinking, I sort of turned around and went zing and up against the building. He said, "Thank you."
Really?
Well, coming back and just sort of on the diversity thing, I was on the metro and this Asian woman, I believe she was Chinese, was her foot was stepped on by this Latino guy. He was like Colombian, very distinct features, and so she's yelling at him in Chinese. He's responding in Spanish, and the people who are trying to help her are like speaking in English. And I was like, only in New York would this happen. So
We need like interpreters, to fight.
Right, exactly.
I danced in Nagano in the Olympics in Nagano.
Nagano.
In
the Olympics?
Yeah. In Nagano, I danced in the opening
really?
ceremony. Yeah.
Oh, you mean Japan?
Huh? Yeah.
Wow. You too?
No.
No? Oh, next time you must come.
What kind of dance?
Do I do?
Yeah, like what
I do ballet.
Ballet?
Ballet modern.
Modern? Man.
I see naked people.
Yeah?
Shit. People eating shit and like weird, but every day,
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem that weird anymore.
We've been asking a lot of people.
I would see weird dudes from Japan with cameras.
I was walking down the street and I saw a woman standing next to a limousine car, expensive car, and I had a denim jacket and a muffler, scarf, and she said, "Oh, I like your scarf. It's cute." And I said, "Oh, thanks." And it was Madonna.
What, lady?
Yeah. It was Madonna. Yeah, I was like,
wow.
Yeah, cool. Like Madonna likes my scarf, but she's old anyway.
All the time. Nothing I can say.
Yeah, pretty much every day, right? Yeah, that's the same thing I told them.
Every single day.
Every day something.
I woke up this morning at 5 in the morning with the Hells Angels who live opposite my house having a fight with a man who was trying to knock their bike over.
Oh yeah?
So I went back to bed and then about 7 in the morning the SWAT team came and smashed the door down to the Hells Angels building and arrested all Hells Angels and took them out in handcuffs.
So that's a nice
that was just this morning. I mean, that's just a regular
We'll
night.
I had a call from the hospital telling me I Hells Angels with the shit out of me. So it's like,
What's your name?
Nigel.
Herschel. George.
Darren.
And you guys are in a band?
Yeah.
What's the name of the band?
The Interpreters.
Yeah.
I hear the apartments in Tokyo are just as small as those on the East Village.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Oh no, you don't know. Mine's like a shoebox.
Is it? Yeah, mine
Yeah.
is too.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It's the length of 3 of these subways.
Yeah.
It's this.
My name is Jason Hernandez Rosenblatt.
And what do you do?
I write comic books.
Oh yeah?
Yes. Well, I'm not supposed to usually say it, but for DC Comics.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm a filmmaker.
Yeah.
And it's a bit writer-director.
So you come up with the storylines and all that stuff?
Yep, write the dialogue, come up with the stories, write the dialogue. It's just like writing a movie script. You just describe what's going on inside, just, in each scene.
Cool.
Superman, Batman,
Really?
Wonder Woman, yeah.
that's fun.
The Flash, Aquaman.
Cool.
You name it.
And how old are you?
27.
27.
I was recently, a couple of weeks ago, I was hungry and hanging out on the street, and 4 attractive girls with a watermelon came by and invited me to eat their watermelon with them.
No way, really?
So yeah, that
That's one of the better things.
Yeah,
that can happen.
that's those are the 2 recent New York stories that I can think of actually.
Cool.
Tito Puente.
Yeah, Tito Puente.
Tito Puente.
Yeah.
He's a Puerto Rican.
Oh.
He's a musician, right?
Right. He's a great musician, right?
Great musician.
Can I have something for him? Because he
Can you what?
Yeah. You don't think anything about that?
About what?
Would you want him to sing for you?
Yeah, no. Like Tito Puente.
Once I was on a train going to Jersey.
Yeah.
It was 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And the train, I didn't get on the train because I had to wait in the bar,
Yeah.
for the train to come.
Uh-huh.
So I met this really 35, 40-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And she was coming on really strong.
Uh-huh.
And her boyfriend was really jealous.
Right.
And I got on the train later, and the boyfriend came over to me, and he was going to fight me. And they said, "Oh shit, you're from Ireland. I lived there for 5 years. How you doing? Blah blah blah. Talk. You know." And he said, "Come on back to my home. It's fun. We can hang out." So I don't know anybody in New York. Like, I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
But I said, "Yeah, okay." So I came back and I went into his apartment, and he said, "Okay, what do you like?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "What do you want? Like, you want coke? You want speed?
Yeah.
You want grass? You want hash? You know, what do you want?"
So he has everything.
He had everything.
Yeah.
So he opened a bottle of like Veuve Clicquot champagne, you know, and sat down by the table. And you know, we did up lines of coke and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Do you want to try some speed?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." He said, "Go into the bedroom. Underneath the bed
Okay.
is
What's gonna happen?
Underneath the bed, there's 4 suitcases.
Yeah.
Take the second suitcase from the right, open it, and take out as much speed as you want."
Really? I can believe it.
So yeah, so I went in, I opened the suitcase, I had fucking tons and tons of speed.
Yeah.
Inside the suitcase, I just lifted the envelope, I closed it, I went back out again, I sat at the table, and he said, "Okay." All night long he said to me, "Are you any way connected to the FBI?"
Yeah.
And I was like, no, not me. Are you sure? Are you sure? So he got very paranoid and stuff like that.
These pictures deal with female genital mutilation, which is a really important topic that people need to know about. It's going on all over the world, and it's totally unnecessary and totally barbaric, and it really, really bothers me. So this is my response, my artistic response to what they do to girls, mostly in Africa and in the Middle East, and it's also happening here in the United States, which is, well, people bring their cultures over. It's mostly Islamic or African cultures. They bring the people over and they want to continue their culture, so they perform it here, and I think it's absolutely torture, and it's unnecessary, and it's solely for the purpose so that the woman can't experience pleasure, and if she has a clitoris, they're considered dirty and unmarriageable, and it's just fucked up.
Don't waste your time. You're wasting your time in America. Go back to Tokyo. Stop wasting your time, you people. You should get jobs, real jobs. You're coming over here fucking around with cameras. Go back to Tokyo, where it's quiet. There's nothing over here for you guys.
First question. All right, name and occupation.
Chris Brink, I don't have an occupation.
All right, how long have you lived in New York?
15 years.
All right. What do you like about it here?
I don't like it.
What don't you like about it?
It's the only place to live. You can't live in America.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
And, well, this is going to be a good one. Any weird stories or anything crazy happened to you since you lived here?
Nothing. And there's nothing crazy happening here. Corporation owns the whole company.
Yeah.
Sony own the whole island. Nothing crazy happening. Very tourist shopping mall.
Yeah.
New York City is a shopping mall and without the ceiling. Tokyo, stop it. Stop this with these fashions. Superficial bullshit. Stop trying to look good.
Yeah, right over here is cool. What do you do here now in New York?
I work for a designer, trying some acting stuff.
Yeah. And you like it here? You like New York City the best out of all the places you've been, or what makes you choose New York?
Because I didn't go to college, so I gotta go here. It's the only place there's any opportunity for me.
Yeah,
it's true.
So you've been here a while. What's happened to you interesting? Any crazy stories or anything that's happened since you've moved here?
Nothing really. Just have the opportunity to pursue the things that I've been interested in. Like, I got the chance to work for this designer, and that's something that might not happen for me anywhere else.
Yeah.
I got my first commercial, so that's great. I'm stoked about
Acting?
that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the commercial for?
For Bell Atlantic.
What's that?
It's like a phone
telephone company.
Yeah.
Cool. And how about anything bad happened since you lived here? Anything bad? Like lose anything or?
Yeah. The first day I got here, I got out of the cab to make a phone call, and when I got back in the cab, I got in the wrong cab, but all my shit was in the other cab, and I freaked out, and it's like, I wanted to split. The first day I was here, they had to calm me down. It was crazy, man. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, what part of the city do you live?
Right now, nowhere. I'm all over the place. I stay in Staten Island. I stay Jay's house, Blue's house, everywhere. But I used to live right there, but my landlord's a fucking prick and kicked me out of the house. So.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're looking for an apartment?
Yeah, and I can't find one. It's impossible. It's impossible to get an apartment here, by the way, unless you're rich. And I'm not. But I might be when I get paid for this commercial.
How about any cities you didn't like? Or places?
There's a million. Utica, New York, where I grew up. It's like the armpit of the universe.
Is that a city?
Yeah. Sorta, I guess so, yeah.
Small cities.
Yeah.
What about that did you like?
Just the fact that people want to kick your ass just for living. If you're doing anything different, they, they're scared of change. They're scared of different,
So you were different than the other people who live there?
Yeah, that's safe to say. That's why I'm here, baby.
All right. Okay, one more? Okay, what kind of music or art do you like? Like when you have time off, what do you like to do or pursue?
Mostly just watch TV, man. I love cable, HBO, Cinemax, all that shit. It's like my passion. That and smoking cigarettes. I'm good at it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, well, thanks.
Hey, thanks for having me. Thank you, Japan.